So with me is Christoph Heusgen, chairman of the Munich Security Conference, and following this NATO summit. Looking, Christoph, at the new strategic compass, there's some strong language there talking about Russia as the most direct and significant enemy and threat to NATO security. So do you think your member states understand the message? It takes a thorough rethink for many of them, Italy, France, Germany even.
Yes, but look at the reality. Look at what is happening on the ground. So what the NATO strategic concept says reflects the reality of the ground, and NATO has to adapt this strategy, and I think this is the right response. Now we have Russia as an enemy, Russia as a country that violates international law, Russia that is committing war crimes, and NATO has to respond to this, and this new strategic concept is the right response.
The right response, of course, also means that supporting Ukraine. President Zelensky has sent another message asking for more support. Russia is reacting to the summit by bombing the east of the country more intensely than in weeks. Did we deliver enough weapons? Did we do it quickly enough? And do we really need to step up now?
Well, it's not worth to look back. What could have been done faster? Fact is that Ukraine is on the defensive right now, but these Ukrainian soldiers, what the military do is tremendous when they're defending their homeland, but they're also defending us. They're defending those countries that share the same values, and therefore we have to support them. We are supporting them in many respects. We take a lot of refugees, we support them economically, we give them budget aid, but we also have to give hardware. We have to support them militarily. They're the weapons that have been delivered right now. I think they are very good, and it's good that it's done. But we have to do more. We have, for instance, to give them the modern tanks that are ready with industry, and I think we should deliver them.
So deliver tanks, you mean Germany should change its stance. They've been reluctant to do this, didn't want to talk about it. So that was one of the sort of nasty areas, not really spoken about. Should the Chancellor go forward there?
Well, let's go back to the 23rd of February. At this stage, Germany said we will not close Nord Stream 2, we will not do SWIFT, we will not send any weapons. And then Russia invaded, and Chancellor Scholz had the famous Zeitenwende speech, and things have changed, and we see that this war is continuing. And I think we also have to continue to adapt our position to the situation. And the situation is such that Ukraine needs its support. We see that Russia has problems to get all the weapons there. They have morale problems, and in this moment, to support Ukraine to actually defend their country, I think this is for us very important. There shouldn't be a question. We have to go all in those weapons that are that we can send and that we don't need for the core of our national defense.
Many are expecting, and you are amongst them, a long war. What does it mean? The winter next year, and can we sustain the togetherness? Can we sustain NATO as a union? As that's the main message here. We're sticking together.
This is a key question. No, Putin doesn't have any national opposition. There is no free media. He is throwing in lots of soldiers, young people who don't even know why they are where they are and getting killed. Putin is a dictator, and we have to confront him. And he believes that we are not able to. He believes that our societies are decadent. We are not ready to pay a certain price for the freedom of Ukraine. And we have to understand this is our freedom, and we have to support them. This is a question of leadership. I think this is a question also of our people being ready to pay a price for the freedom of Ukraine, which is their own freedom. But I think when you discuss it with the people, when you explain it, you can do it, and I think Putin will not win. We will win.
We all hope that, of course. The famous Klitschko brothers from Kiev were in the fringes of the summit, and they talked to journalists and said, make no mistake, they're coming for you, Russia, they're coming for you next. So do you think we're sufficiently afraid? Has the population of Europe and all of its politicians understood the message?
Well, we see that Putin has violated all international treaties, the UN Charter, he has the OSCE founding act, he has violated the Minsk agreements, he has even violated the so-called Budapest Memorandum, where Ukraine gave up its nuclear weapons because Russia promised them their territorial integrity, that they would not attack them. And Putin lied. Putin broke every international treaty, and so we have to be ready that the guy has no scruples. Therefore, we have to be worried. We have to do our job, and you know, we see the changes. We see the changes now in defense. We see changes also in energy, and we have to continue to do that. And we have to prove that we have the resilience.
Christoph Heusgen, thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thank you.